10 minutes after the end fight began, I encountered a team that was basically unstoppable, including some of the best players on the server.
I'm getting team. I'm getting jumped.
Run, Ceajayy, you gotta run.
Oh, I'm gonna pop.
I quickly realized I couldn't beat them, so after a close escape, I ran to the outer end islands where I later died to the void. However, losing all my stuff wasn't my main concern. What I was most worried about was this team getting to a point where they are physically unstoppable. With this in mind, I set out on a quest to get to a point where I was actually strong enough to take down this team. So when I found a new member of their team by the name of Evo Devin only half diamond at the public base, I took the opportunity to get some easy gear right off the bat. I'm so sorry, Evo. Oh, I feel so bad. And by killing Evo, I not only got his items, but one of his strengths, since on the Strength SMP, killing a player gives you 1+ attack damage, and vice versa. But before I could attempt to kill anyone else, however, I had to focus on grinding all the gear back I had lost in the end fight.
I can give you some of that.
Oh my god, thank you. I'm terrified that you're gonna just jump me.
Oh wait, how did you know? Oh, I guess I have to kill you now. It's pretty cheap.
And after some help from my new teammate Falconu, a bit of melon pumpkin trading, and some spiffy armor trims. Yeah, this looks cool.
That looks good.
I was finally maxed out once again, which meant I could finally move on to step 1 of my plan. See, in order for me to take down the unstoppable team, I first need to gain more strength, as everyone on the team is on +5, which is basically the equivalent to strength 3. So step number 1 on my plan is to get to 5 strength. To do this, I plan on creating an underground arena and then challenging a few players with some duels in iron armor. What they don't know is that I'll secretly have a netherite sword in hand to ensure my victory. So after building the arena, I asked to meet up with my first victim, Posh.
The frick is
Just
this?
in-
We're gonna do a duel.
Why?
Iron armor, iron swords.
Why?
Because for my video.
What?
Follow me down here.
Good luck, Posh.
Oh, this is cool.
Go
Ooh.
back up, go back up, go.
Oh.
So, what happens if I win? What happens if I lose?
You get to keep the strength.
Okay.
Falcon counts down.
3, 2, 1, fight.
Yo, he's cheating! He's cheating! What is this? Oh my god.
What?
Oh,
There's
Break,
no
Falcon,
way.
break, Falcon, get in here,
oh
break
my
the block.
god.
Oh, there.
Yeah, break it.
Wow.
Thanks. Oh my god.
Yeah, that was interesting.
With the duel with Posh barely being a success, I knew I would have to be more careful in future duels, especially since one of my next duels was against the server's most elusive player, somehow being able to survive anything thrown his way. On the bright side though, I was now on +2 strength. However, I want to get to +5, so it was time for my next duel.
1 fight. Ooh. Ooh. Ooh,
Damn.
GG.
Sorry, Crippling.
Damn. What do you mean?
Oh, no.
Alright, let me out. Please.
Oh, yeah.
He's kind of...
You're kind of trapped in
He's
there.
kinda trapped.
Don't worry.
After taking 2 more strength from Crippling, I was now on +3, meaning taking down my 3rd victim shouldn't be too hard. However, this guy is a literal walking paranoia, and if you don't know what that means, basically he thinks literally everything is a trap.
Up the mountain? Or?
Yeah, I'm just gonna wait for Falcon to get her back up.
Aww, so I'm guaranteed dead.
Okay, come on into the room.
So can I check
very
under
sorry.
the sandstone?
Really?
Yes, put down an e-chest or give me your pickaxe.
Is this guy for real? I'm not even joking when I say this. He then spent the next 5 minutes breaking every single block in the room just to make sure there weren't any traps. What are you, Penta? You have done a silly. You ruined my silly room. And even then, he still wasn't 100% sure I wasn't gonna pull something. Now, obviously I was, but like, come on, bro. How paranoid can one man be? But after checking over every single thing he could, Penta was finally confident enough to fight. One, go. Bro!
Yeah, you suck, bro.
God damn it, man.
He had a netherite sword and he lost.
God damn it,
I
man.
killed him with an iron.
GG.
This was bad. Despite me using the netherite sword, Penta had managed to get me into a deadly combo, causing me to lose the fight. What I was most worried about, however, was Penta now walking away with not only my strength, but a bunch of my gear. So when my teammate Falconu logged on, I knew we had to act fast.
Just did that. Hentar. Where do you think you're going?
No!
Yes! That was way too much effort.
he pulls out a netherite sword and I start comboing it.
I'm never doing that again. I'm
I'm
crying
sorry.
right now. I'm crying.
Wait, CJ, I got 2 strength from that, so we're gonna split it.
Yeah,
because
that's
I
fine. Yeah.
Pentar, did you not equip the strength?
No, he didn't.
After the duel with Pentar, I ended up with the same amount of strength I had before, which kind of sucked, but I had managed to snatch his elytra before leaving the area, so that was pretty nice. And with that, I ended day 1 with +3 strength. For day 2, however, I decided to use a different tactic to get my strength, as my rigged duels seemed to be too risky. For this plan, all I needed to do was build a simple parkour course with a massive water chute leading to the victim's demise, disguised as the finish line. I also decided to disguise this as a race, as an excuse for my victims to be ordered to take off their armor without any suspicion. So after building the parkour course, alright, let's get to work. I then called my friend Newfly to help me out and explained to him the idea. I've got a parkour course that I made, right? With a drop shoot, or at least me killing them. But obviously, I can't host the parkour course. So I need you to do, you just need to say, do this parkour course to my video. At the end, when they drop down the chute, which is going to be like, quote unquote, the finish line, I'll be there to kill them, their strength. The plan was for Nefuli to stage the race as its own, so they wouldn't know I was at the finish line waiting to kill them. So after finding 2 players by the name of Something Blue and Ultra to participate, Nefuli led them to the parkour course. With the 2 victims now at the trap location, it was all down to Nefuli to lead them to their demise.
3, 2, 1, go!
Well, actually,
They fell already. Oh, you have an Elytra, bro?
I did not carry an Elytra.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna have like 13 more spare, so what?
He fell.
Oopsies. I accidentally flew back here.
It's like,
Oh, I got a checkpoint.
Go back.
No, no,
Yeah, I'm just.
You never said I couldn't.
I'm letting go.
Oh, I'm gonna win. I'm gonna win. Say it. Say it, definitely.
It's not suspicious at all. Don't even worry about it.
Oh, it's Ceajayy. So funny, man. That's silly goose. He thought he was funny. You suck. You're so bad. Oh!
No way. Though the death of Something Blue was fairly easy, Ultra had realised what was going on and had made his escape. And because this is one of the people on the team I'm trying to take down, this is really bad. Mainly because he could easily just go and tell his team what I had tried to do, and then I would claim a spot on the top of their hit list. I had to find him fast and not only kill him but swear him to secrecy. So once I found him at spawn, I went in for the kill. The only issue is, however, my game sounds cut out right after I killed Something Blue. So me and Ultra did our best to recreate the sounds, but come here, Ultra. Alright, Ultra, you can have your gear back if you agree not to tell your team.
What?
Just don't tell any of your team about this, and you can have your gear back.
Yeah, sure, whatever.
Scuffness aside, I wasn't 100% sure that Ultra would keep to his word, but at least now I had the 5 strength I needed, completing my first goal. Step 2 was a lot easier than step 1, that being now to gather all the fighting resources I would need to actually stand a chance in a fight against the unstoppable team. Because even though having +5 strength will make killing them easier, it won't do anything to help me survive. So after making my way to the base I had begun working on before the end fight, I got to work on getting all the gear I would need to fight. And while I collect these resources, I want to quickly remind you of my sub race against my friend Charlie. Her PC recently broke down, and since she hasn't uploaded in almost 2 months, she is gaining 0 subscribers right now, meaning if everyone watching this video subscribes right now, we could get a lead she won't be able to catch up to. So if you're enjoying the video thus far, you know what to do. After getting all the potions I would need and using my new villagers to get all the XP pots I would need, there we go, I was finally ready to attempt an attack on the unstoppable team, specifically 2 players by the name of Ty and Foray. Beforehand though, I decided to join a call with my teammate Nefuli as well as a few other players online, just to kill some time before Ty and Foray logged on. But when I did so, however, I learned something that I probably should have known earlier. I mean, the whole thing, right, is about how they kind of dominated the end fight, so...
We're chill with Ty's team, by the way, so like, there's no point.
What? Like...
Everyone's chill with time. Everyone's chill with Ty's team.
What?
I thought everyone
And then
was
there's
like,
like
against
Rogue
like Ferry and
Will
Cedar and
team.
stuff.
Ty's team.
just has
No,
all
not
the
really.
back.
I mean,
Am
like,
I
Foray
just
doesn't
not in
play
the
the
loop?
rest
Am
of
I
the
just being
regular.
gone that long that everyone just, that everything's just like...
Is it really big team?
They're a threat. It's not to, well,
Just not to a lot of people.
In short, after the end fight, I didn't log on for 3 weeks straight, and in that time, it seemed this so-called unstoppable team wasn't so powerful anymore, and in fact just a harmless team that wanted to enjoy the server just like everyone else. So I felt defeated. Was all the enemies I had made just for this measly goal not even worth it? Was everything I'd spent the last week on the server doing pointless? Sitting there in disbelief, however, wasn't going to change anything. Even if this team wasn't as much of a threat as they used to be, I knew I had to do something to ensure they could never become as powerful as they once were again. So I requested a meeting with the team leader, Ty. You know when your entire team like kind of killed everyone, and obviously you betrayed me, and I took that a bit, I guess, to heart. So over the past week or two, I've been grinding resources, killing people for strength, to, I guess, try and stand a chance against, you know, your team. Because I thought of you guys as, you know, the unstoppable team, the biggest villains of the server. The other day I was talking with a few of the members. They basically opened my eyes to the fact that, I guess I kind of got off on the wrong foot with your team. My original intention with the end of this video was to try and kill you and Foray, you know, get one of my teammates to help. But I think your team is just too powerful. Your entire team is just filled with the best players on the server. So instead of just trying to fight you, I think what is best for server is your team disbands.
And you think I'm gonna disband? If I'm at the highest point I can be, why would I just stoop down?
But it's good for your team, but it's not good for anyone else.
I'm not disbanding my team. And if that means you have to do something about it, so be it.
I did all this work, you know, I got to 5 strength. I know I'm gonna lose, but
You're implying that you want to fight me right now.
yeah, kinda. I know I'm gonna lose, but in the wise words of young Will X, I wanna fight you in honor.
I don't have +5.
At this moment, this was the worst thing I could have heard. Considering Ty had already almost popped me, and then saying that he wasn't even on +5 strength just proved what I was up against. However, I had to keep fighting, even if it would kill me.
I keep getting low. Oh, that's your soda.
That was my last pearl.
I haven't even dapped yet.
You haven't? Oh no, that.
Oh, I'm dead. Okay.
GG.
Oh man. Upon my death, I wasn't even mad. If anything, I was actually quite relieved. As for the past week, this project had consumed me, and I was so caught up in just trying to be powerful enough to take him down that I'd forgotten to have any sort of fun in the experience. But now that it was finally over, I had one last thing left to say to Ty. I guess what I wanted from all of this, the main thing I actually really wanted from this, I wanted things to be back how they used to be now. I wanted things to start over. And I guess fighting you wasn't the best idea for that. I mean, I stood my ground.
You did all of this to try and get my team to fall apart. I think you should be asking yourself the question, why? Like, why did you have to go through all of that to take down a team that didn't even really do anything? I'm gonna give you another chance. If you wanna continue to fight my team and you're just gonna keep dying and you're gonna keep losing stuff, and we're just gonna kill you over and over again. Or you can surrender now, we won't have an issue with you, you can go back to what you were doing before and call it a day.
I think after everything, when I first started this project, all I've made is enemies. I killed people to get the strength, I spent hours on end getting the gear. To be fair, it wasn't really worth it.
Okay.
So I think I agree with you. So what I'm asking now is that I want to just call it a day and just neutralize.
Okay,
You know,
I'm cool with that.
do you want to shake on it? Shake on I guess a truce?
Yeah.
I don't have my water bucket. You took my water bucket. Oh, you took my water
Yeah.
bucket! No! Thank you. I guess that's everything.
Okay.
Bye,
Bye, CJ.
Bye. I'm gonna be honest, I couldn't be bothered to write a long ass intro to summarize everything, as I think everything that needed to be said has been so. Because sometimes things just aren't worth the trouble, and it's only gonna complicate things even more.